一刀流居合獅子孫孫
うっせえ行こうお前は俺の仲間だ
何も分かった
Oh my goodness. Dude, season 1 of Blue Lock is finally over, and this last episode was insane. Dude, I'm just full of hype at the moment. So I watched this yesterday, but I haven't had a chance to make a video until today. But unlike a lot of the other episodes that have come out so far, I absolutely need to do a video on this one. And it's the finale of the season. My goodness. Oh, it's so good. So I thought I would take the time and give you my reaction to the full episode because I have a lot of thoughts to get through. Oh, and if you didn't notice, I have Mr. Cat Kun here today instead of the waifu chick, so yeah, say hello. But man, like, firstly, this anime, I had never read the manga before. I had tried a few other soccer anime, but I never really enjoyed them. But Blue Lock has really come out of nowhere and just become one of my favourite anime of all time. And it's only season 1. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for more. Now, don't get me wrong, there's definitely some flaws with this season, and I can only really think of 2. The first one is the animation quality at times. After the first 12 episodes and the first selection, there was a noticeable drop. It didn't really ruin the experience for me, but with some of the CGI movements and clunky plays, it was at least noticeable. So yeah, it didn't take away from the experience, but it could have made it a lot better as well. But to be honest, because this is season 1, they probably didn't have the biggest budget, and hopefully because of how popular this season has been, next season they can make all of it look amazing, just like the first sort of 12 episodes did. And the second one that is very evident in this episode is the cringy English. Oh man, I'm never a big fan of it. Like, I don't mean to be racist by it or anything like that, but is it really that hard to find some English voice actors? Like, pay me, I'll do it. Like, these players who aren't meant to be Japanese are so obviously Japanese, trying to speak English. And when you're getting so immersed in an anime like this, it really just takes you out of it again. Because you stop and go, oh geez, this is a bit odd. And it's just cringe. So that's probably the 2 flaws I can think of for this show. But apart from that, it is phenomenal. So yeah, we get to this last episode here. This match versus the World 5. I'm glad they lost and they got killed. This was awesome, by the way. And understandably, they're all crazy good. Again, the English hurt, but I'm happy they got this over and done with quite fast, you know? Because yeah, coming into the episode, I wasn't sure if they were gonna spend the whole episode finishing up this game and that would be it, with some sort of cliffhanger. But no, I really like how they sort of resolved this in a matter of minutes. So yeah, understandably they get killed, but I'm sure we'll see this World 5 again one day. And I was wondering, this World 5, like, are they all under 20 as well? Under 18? I didn't really catch that. We know the Mbappe copy, Loki or whatever, is 17, but yeah, I wasn't too sure about the rest. Either way, I'm sure we'll see them again one day. Now, sometimes the politics of Blue Lock get a little bit annoying, but I understand why they're here. Like, it's realistic. These old execs, stubborn, privileged, powerful men, scared of change, scared of risk. All they care about is the money, so I do get why it's here. And one of the things that comes out of this that makes me so hype is this challenge to the under 20 Japanese team, like proving the results of the Blue Lock project. And if they win, they become the under 20 team, which is crazy because they're all strikers. Like, oh my goodness, who's gonna play keeper, you know? Or maybe it just means that Ego becomes the coach/manager and decides who plays. I'm not sure. But man, I think that is so damn cool. After that, we pretty much get some recovery scenes and then some funny moments where they're studying English. It was interesting how Japanese naturally try to say TH words like the and through that aren't really custom. But yeah, some funny moments here. But dude, the big thing I want to talk about today is this second half of the episode. And like, even though there's not a match or anything, this just made me so hyped. Oh my goodness. So it looks like only 35 players made it to the third selection. And I remember when the second selection first started, I actually went on paper and did the math to try and figure out how many people could make it through. And the numbers really vary. It sort of depends on how many players actually make it through that initial shooting phase. And I'm surprised that still so many did, but yeah. And I'm also not sure if some teams were still competing, but Ego just said, you know, you've had enough time, time's up. Or maybe it was going to be the first 7 teams, I'm not sure. Either way, I can't believe we're down from 300 to 35 in just one season. That's crazy, dude. And with the under 20 match coming up soon, I'm wondering, like, will they crop it down to 20? A squad of 20 before that game starts? Or even like 18? I'm not sure, man. Either way, I'm so keen. And so team number 1, the top 3, plus Bachira, Isagi, as expected. Now, I know these 3 are sort of called the top 3. I don't think it's actually that meaningful. Like, they were just the first ones to do the challenge, and everyone did the bloody challenge. I think Ren's definitely up there. The other 2, not so much. Like, and especially when we see guys like Shidou and some of these other randoms with hair colours. I think everything's gonna have to be re-evaluated. Like, I don't know who's gonna be strong. Everyone at this point looks or is strong. And the character design is 10 out of 10, but I'll get into that soon. And dude, this is probably like, apart from the Shidou reveal at the end, this is probably the hypest moment of the episode for me. Oh my goodness. And we're like, damn, who's gonna be the next best 5? And they start walking out. Yo! Look at this view. They are back after losing. The second team to make it through. Oh my gosh, so cool. Nagi is probably my favourite character so far. He is so damn cool. And they got Zantets. So they had 2 speed demons on the team, probably the 2 fastest players here, unless we see more, TBC. And then another player here who we haven't met yet, but they're probably going to be strong. I'm trying to remember who Zantets partnered up with. I think it was old mate Cheetah Longhair on Team Z who hasn't made it. What was his name? Kuon? I can't really remember, I'd have to check. But yeah, this is so cool. Beast, man. I love these guys, especially these 3. Jiggity, Nagi, Batto. All awesome characters. Definitely deserved. Oh, man, so cool. So hype. Yeah, what's this guy's name? Kiora Jin Zantets. 21st. He looks pretty strong. I wonder what his weapon is. It suggested that he was the 5th one chosen. Oh, actually, no, they say the same moment, don't they? Yeah, but he's the 5th one. So they must have beaten his team and taken him. I really would have loved to see in their match, like just how Batto worked with them. I guess they all just sort of individually dominated. I'm not sure. Chiguri and Nagi would have worked together. It's just Batto. Dude, Nagi's so cool, man. And team number 3. And this is when the new faces start. And dude, just look at them. You know they're all strong. Look at these hair colours. The character design is 10 out of 10. My goodness. I can't wait to see more. Like, everyone looks strong. We got Snake Guy over here, purple hair, green hair. This guy's got 2 hair colours. Glasses, red eyes. Yeah, dude, how sick is this? Look at that tongue, bro. Did you cut your tongue? What's going on here? This guy looks polite. Who knows, he could totally do a 180 on the field. Mr. Nice Guy up front then turns into a tool. Who knows? Well, he could be genuinely nice. This guy looks strong. 69 away. And then the 4th team, much the same, they all look strong. You know when they've got some kind of special haircut or hair colour or eyes, you know they're like a key character. They're not fodder. Oh, they all look sick. This guy looks mad. Maybe his weapon's speed. Who knows? Shooting. This guy looks like strength. Big, strong, hunky boy. Thor. I wonder what this guy's is. Maybe he's like Kuroko from Kuroko's basketball. Low presence. Or maybe dribbling. This guy looks like he'll be mean on the field. Maybe this guy is a bit like Isagi. I don't know. Nice guy. We'll see. Yeah, like I doubt these 2 are actually 2 and 3 out of everyone in terms of actual skill. And then the 5th team, ooh, there is Nico. Dude, he's gotten so much stronger since he lost to Isagi. That's crazy. He's really done a 180. And we've seen this guy before a couple times. I'm pretty sure he's the tallest high schooler. I remember because every time I saw him, I was like, is that Barrow? But it wasn't. So he's probably just a freak at anything in the air, I'm guessing. Like, doesn't miss a header sort of thing. And these 2 with their hairstyles are definitely strong as well. Bro, Nico ain't beating Isagi. Stop. No way. Now this guy, Mr. whatever it is, Messi. High school Messi. He's been hyped up from the start, and we haven't seen anything about them. I'm assuming they're going to be an insane dribbler, and probably Bachira, who's also a dribbler. Like, he's going to be Bachira's final hurdle, I think. Top 10, top 5 sort of thing. We'll see how We'll see how strong they are eventually. They probably won't be injured for too long, I assume. And it wouldn't be serious, otherwise they'll be gone, you know. They haven't torn their ACL or anything like that. Yes, everyone took on the World 5, which I was wondering last episode. And it sounds like everyone lost. I would be curious to see who scored the most goals. And if they were trying from the start, would Rin even have scored that one? Who knows? Or maybe they give them like one chance at the start and then score 5. I'm not sure. And the 6th team, as soon as I started hearing the voices, I was like, oh, I know who this is. And the argument's so funny. Oh, this is so good. Oh my gosh. Now I expected Ryusei and Gagamaru to make it. Like, outside of the sort of big 4 on teams there, these two are the next best in my opinion. And they would have lost. They wouldn't have made it out of the first selection without both of them. So yeah, I think they both deserve to make it, and I'm keen to see more of them. And we haven't even seen like Ryusei's full ability. Like, we know him as a crazy good defender, so I'm keen to see his, what was it, sexy style, you know, soccer. And then the one of my elder twin, yeah, he's good as well. And then we've seen this guy at the back a couple times. Haven't seen this other guy, who looks crazy strong. But since these 3 are together, that suggests that they won both matches. So it must be a pretty good team, the 3 of them. Or at least working together well. Oh, it's so nice to see them all together. Isagi looks so happy. Look at this guy's hair, he looks so strong. This guy must be good too. Dude, this is gonna be so sick from now on, like peak. My goodness, season 2 is gonna be insane. You never noticed the crocodile eyebrows, they're so good. And the other twin had it in their hair. You have to go back and watch. Dude, one team left, and this is where I started getting nervous. I was like, Kunigami, he's got to have made it. Like, I can't believe the twist they threw here at the end. My goodness. And then the 7th team, we see 3. Also, what the fuck? What? How? Let alone passing the 2nd selection. How did he pass the first stage of the 2nd selection? The shooting challenge. No way, dude. Oh man. If anyone's gonna get knocked out by that shooting drill, it's gotta be him. Even when Naruhaya made it and teamed up with Barrow, I was like, how did he get past the first bit? And then he goes on to miss like 3 crucial shots at the end of that 2v2 match. These other 2 look strong. Maybe he just got carried. And it's sort of portrayed throughout all these entrances. The first 3 are like the original 3 that teamed up, and then they picked up the other 2. But anyways, we see this view, and you see 2 characters at the back, and you're like, oh yeah, okay. That's Ryo, that's Kunigami. But also, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense if you start to think about it. If there's 3 of them and 2 of the others, unless they went back and forth several times. Man, they're really making us nervous here. How the hell did he make it? What the hell? And he looks bruised up as well, by the way. Like, I wonder what he did. He must have really put his body on the line to win. Damn, props to him, I guess. But yeah, big surprise there. And he's also like, well, the rankings were fake, but we thought, and from the start, he was portrayed as the weakest of the 300. So he's done well, man. Jeez. Bruh, and then we see Leo. They're like, okay, yeah, fair enough. He deserves to make it. And I thought they were just stretching it out here. Like, they're really making it dramatic. And I was getting hype. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is gonna be sick. And you see the footsteps, you're like, oh, here we go, he's back. Bruh, that reveal. Oh my god. Don't do that to me, man. What the hell? And I'm just sitting there like, who the hell is this guy? 111. I totally get the vibe that he just didn't give a crap and just sat around and he was like, oh, okay, I suppose I should do this, you know, shooting drill now and move on with it. But he's freakishly strong. Like, I haven't even seen him play, but I assume he's like at least Rin level. Man, dude, and I see this and I'm like, holy crap. Is Kunigami actually knocked out? Like, he's gone. I cannot believe it. They off-screened his elimination, first of all. But, dude, I had no doubts that he was going to be coming through. What a twist at the end of the season. God. Also, the character design of him, he looks sick. Also, cringy English. Can you not? Bruh, look at him though. He looks so cool. He's definitely being set up as like the next sort of villain / antagonist. He must be so strong. Dude, understandably they're like devastated. Dude, me too, man. So now I'm still trying to get my head around this. So Leo and Kunigami lost. And I'm assuming that they lost in their 2v2. And if Shidou is the one that knocked him out, then he would have had another partner in the 2v2. Was it buddy Isagi or one of those other guys? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out later. Either way, they lost, dude. And Ryo got chosen. And based on Shidou's personality, he probably chose Ryo because he's a better passer and could assist him. Man, I felt like an anime character died this episode. My goodness. Bruh. Dude, I'm so keen for Isagi to get revenge. Or I guess avenge Kunigami and send this guy out. Shidou, man. Oh. Bruh. Me saying, yeah, I'm the one who sent him to hell. My goodness. Also, I was thinking this as well. When you get eliminated, surely the whole you can never play for Japan thing, it's gotta be a lie. Like, there would be so much wasted talent for only one of these 300 to ever be able to play for Japan. And not to mention, like, let alone the under 20 or under 18 Japan. Like, Japan full stop. Like, some of these players surely already have Japan experience, like Rin or Shidou or whoever. So I don't know, I'm a little bit expecting it to all just be like a little bit of a trick to up the stakes, so that we see Kunigami later on and he's gotten stronger. But this could just be the end of it as well. Who knows? Bro, he talks so much shit. Oh my god. Bro, and throwback to bloody episode 1, Bachura, just attacking people. How the tables have turned. Bachura steps up. You know, you wanna take this outside? Man. Ego comes in, Ego explains the whole situation. Blue Lock might get cancelled unless you beat the Japanese under 20 team. And if you win, we take over the team. Oh my god, all of Blue Lock depends on this. Bruh, this is so hype. We get to hijack the team. No wonder they would accept that match. Like, the odds are so against these high schools who are all strikers. Who's gonna play keeper? They're so close to that level already. And having burst the World 5, man, what a good experience this is. This is gonna be crazy. I'm like half tempted to go read the manga. But I'm like, nah, I should wait. It'll be worth it if I wait. Yeah, dude, everyone looks strong. My god. I'm so keen. Dude, I wonder who'll play in this team. This will be insane. And Ego says, like, you're ready for that level. Oh my goodness. And then we also find out they've added Brin's brother, Hitoshi Sai, to the lineup. One of the best players in the whole world. Oh my god. This is gonna be insane. Now it's time to put it all on the line. Let's go, dude. Look at all these players. It's no longer a dream to be on the Japanese under 20. Man, I'm so hyped. Insane, man. Insane. And then the ending is sick. We get a nice little montage of some of Isagi's most hype moments. So sick, dude. And yeah, like guys like him, episode 1. Will he ever be back? Now this guy, I can't even remember his name. Absolutely, I expected him to be knocked out. And yeah, it makes sense. Kuon? I was surprised. I actually thought he'd make it through. But I guess skill-wise, he's actually not as good as we thought. Like, he had jump height, but the only time he really did anything was when he cheated, dude. Like, yeah, I get it. Honestly, I get it. Dude, I cannot believe this, though. Iemon, the keeper. We never got to see him go all out, man. He played keeper the whole time. Oh, I'm just sad about that. Man. Oh. Yeah, Naruhaya. We saw him get knocked out. Makes sense. Wasn't that dude? So yeah, 6 of the 11 of the original teams there made it through. Which is a pretty good representation, to be honest. But dude, the big one, like, we did not expect to make it. Kunigami. Oh, I can't believe it. I actually felt sad after this episode. I was like, man, oh, it feels like an anime character died, dude. Oh, and then we see the turnaround. Oh, that was in the PV. Oh, his last speech. What a hype ending, man. 10 out of 10. Blue Lock Season 1. That is it. And I know I've definitely rambled on for a while, but I had a lot to talk about. My goodness. And also, right after this episode finished, we got the official announcement for Blue Lock Season 2 and a Blue Lock spin-off movie episode of Nagi, which I'm both super keen for, and I would expect maybe late next year, 2024. I hope sooner, but we will see. I think the movie will come first. And I've had a little bit of a read. It looks like it'll be Blue Lock again, sort of like a highlight summary, but from Nagi's point of view, which will be sick. And I'm really keen to see the matches after they lost to Rin that second time, and what happened and how that all played out. And I would also be keen to watch Nagi's original game in the first selection against Barrow when they won. That'd be cool to see as well. So yeah, super hyped for both. Now this season, this is just all I've been thinking about the last couple days, or the last day since I watched this last episode. And now I'm like totally inspired to make a bunch of videos about Blue Lock. Now that I can, and given I have not read the manga. Like, to list off some videos I'd like to make, I definitely want to make some tier lists Firstly, a tier list of my favourite players. Maybe a tier list about the strongest players, who I think's the strongest, best or worst. I'm yet to decide if I'll just do it with the players we've seen play, or if I'll do sort of predictions about how strong the new players will be that we haven't seen yet. I might do a tier list of all the Blue Lock games, ranking them, maybe some funny videos, some verse matchups, some one-on-ones, who's stronger, maybe some theories, maybe ranking every player in a team. I don't know, man. I'm super keen to make some more videos, so apologies if I start spamming Blue Lock moving forward. I'm so hyped, man. Alright, I'll end it there. There you go. Season 1 of Blue Lock is finally over, and it was amazing. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any ideas for future videos, leave a comment down below and I'll give it a go. Always looking for new ideas. This is Anime on Demand. Alright, thanks guys. I'll see you next time. Cheers.